Gather round, everyone, and hear again the tale of Drakfu. Welcome back and happy Wednesday, everybody. So, we are back in Talador, and I'm hoping today, although I can't confirm it, we might actually finish the quest line. If we do, awesome. Then we'll probably just cut the video off there. If it takes more than, say, our usual time, we'll obviously have to finish it on Friday. But first, let's start things off with the usual, checking our missions. Okay, so Breaker of the Blue Flame, we got this done. Yay! So, we got a level for Mulverick, and additional experience to level both Kaz and Vivian. That's nice. Okay, then we also have, this one is for 550 boots. That's awesome. For guinea pigs. Did we win? We did win. Let's see. No level, but we did get these treads. We have one for Olin, which obviously he smashed, and got some extra XP. And finally, Path of the Titans, which is a nod to a original endgame feature that was supposed to be in Cataclysm, and Bluke finally leveled! Yay! Okay, so follower retraining certificate. This is actually an awesome thing if, say, you're missing a specific trait. You can't actually kind of respec your followers to be able to do something else. I don't use it that often, but I do know of people that have used it to suit their own needs. So, there you go. That way you know at least about it. Okay, so our first one that we're going to send people out on, because we got 1, 1, 1, and then 3. Let's go ahead and send out for Fury of the Southwind Cliffs. We're going to get Penny, Mulverick, and Lokra. Let's go ahead and do that. Garrison resources, I never say no to those. And, let's see, 40, so this is the 100%. Send out Vivian on it. And then finally, let's send out Kaz for breaking the Black Rock. So scouts have recovered a map of Black Rock supply caches hidden across Gorgron. Destroying them would strike a grave blow to our enemy. By the way, remind me to read the text. I keep on forgetting to do it, and you guys get mad. So remind me to do so, because I keep on forgetting to do it. I'm not meaning to be a dick. I completely forget that there is text there. I'm not used to it. Especially when you get into leeching content, sometimes there really just isn't any. So, first of all, before we go and start questing again, let's talk to Beastmaster Tag again to turn in the Hilani quest. So, wanted Hilani. Good to see you, Commander. Yes, I have a pile of river beast meat. Is that what I think it is? You are too kind, Commander. Okay, so we have a 553 mace and a 553 neck. Yeah, it looks like that would be... It's really not an improvement either way. The closest would be the mace if it upgrades. Let's do that. And it didn't upgrade, so I don't care. And actually, let's use the boots. What did we get here? 550 boots, and we have a 531 pair of boots. So yeah, let's go ahead and put those on. Yay! Okay, so let's go ahead and get back out to questing, and for that, we're going to do a quick magic cut while we make our way back to the Gordunai Fortress. Okay, we just barely got back into the Gordunai Fortress, so let's go ahead and start things off. We had to get some toothpicks, or swords rather, kill off some viziers, as well as get some Iron Horde shipments. So happy Wednesday, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good week so far. For me, it's good. Thankfully, no appointments or anything like that. And, getting crap done, so I'm at least happy about that. Ooh, this is actually something that tied to the Arcane Sanctum version of this quest. Unfortunately, we don't need to worry about that. Or we can't do it. So let's take care of this Gordunai Basher. There we go. See, all we can do is, while we make our way to the fortress, we can raid the camps to see if maybe we can get some swords. And some supplies, but that's about it. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to avoid these gloves, because I know that we're not necessarily needing anything with them. Okay. Your fury! Oh. Okay, there's another toothpick. We need 2 more. let's see. Thankfully, we have Morketh to help us out with the questing portion here. Now, I'm not worrying too much about the Viziers, because I know that they'll actually be in the fortress part of this. So we'll be fine there. There we go, that's 3. I'm just not sure about the supplies. I think the supplies are just down in these camp areas. Although I am running out of stuff, so I don't know. Let's check it out. Maybe they are up here. Okay, so that's our last toothpick. Oh, and that, just for the record, if you are looking to get your rares, Ganadian, I believe, is one of the rares. So make sure to take care of him. And over here is the first Vizier. Yeah, okay, there are going to be supplies up here, so we don't need to worry too much. I'm going to try to avoid the ogres if I can, because we don't necessarily need them anymore. We do need the supplies. So here is Vizier Vorgrosh. Fury! There we go. Now we just need Zolmork and Kromog. Shouldn't be too hard, because I can already tell you that I think it's Zolmork is up in this tower. And take care of you. And right next to you is a supply cache. That's even better. Okay, 5 out of 6. And here's our last one. Okay, grab that. And now all we need are the Viziers. So there, yeah, there's Zolmork. Hi there! Time to die! Fist of Fury! There we go. Now. Exactly, Morketh. So let's make our way to him. Kromog is actually up in this tower, and then we get to take on their boss. Thankfully, we don't need to worry too much about interfering with things or doing things out of turn. There we go. That's all of them. So, Morketh.
What is it?
Out in the field, weapon in hand. This is almost as fun as being at the forge.
So, punching through.
Now with the Viziers gone, the whole Gordunai enchantment trade with the Iron Horde will come crashing down. We can now turn our attention to dealing with Morkrook.
Speak.
Okay. Prized repossessions.
Were you able to get all of my blades back?
Yes, here they are.
Thank you, Commander. With this, another station on my honor has been removed, or stain on my honor has been removed.
Okay. Supply recovery.
All right, that should be the last one we need. Nothing feels as good as knowing you're stronger than your enemy.
The Lord of the Gordunai.
Which Lord Morkrook is the leader of the Gordunai? He's the one that set up the Iron Horde trade, and even worse, my former boss gave him one of my best maces. We gotta get my mace back. I mean, we need to kill him to secure the Jovite for your arsenal, of course.
Okay, so...
Yes, Morkrook is an accomplished mage, so you better be prepared. Here, take the rocket pack, and use it if you need to dodge an attack, quickly or something like that. Also, if you happen to find my mace, I'd like to get it back.
Alright. So you guys will probably see this unless I nuke through the fight, but he is going to have a mechanic that involves the rocket pack, and here is...
You wish to see the power of the Empire firsthand, little one? So be it. I could use some entertainment.
So you can see the ogres are quite a bit more powerful on Draenor than they've ever been on Azeroth, especially in the Arcane. So let's go ahead and take him out.
To get closer.
Oh, for challenging me.
Target locked! I don't need to fight you. Yay! So yeah, there you go. All you gotta do is use the jetpack before he nukes the entire area. You know what? You get Schwen. Which one can survive? Which one is strong like that? Okay. So Arcane Eruption. Dang it. Arcane Annihilation. And almost done. He's almost dead. Fist of Fury! The Fury of the Forge. I know, Morketh. Okay, let's go ahead and give him his mace back.
Do you have my mace?
Yes, I do.
Fine work, Commander. Your combat skills are clearly second to none. I am honored to be your armorer. Let's get back to the outpost so we can take stock of our new inventory. I saved a few flares to call us in a ride back.
All right, so we can get also a 550 helm. That's awesome. Doesn't upgrade, though. The only way to travel.
Call me cautious, but I kept a few flares just in case we needed to evac. I'm glad that wasn't needed. But we could still use the ride back to your arsenal. Are you ready, sir?
Yes, I am. So let's go ahead and use it. I like the fact that they added this kind of in the questing experience just to keep the flow going a little bit more. We're back, Morketh!
What is it?
The outpost is now fully up and running, and we have enough material to outfit an army. Your army.
And with that, we also get a comprehensive outpost construction guide. This is basically something you can turn in for level 3 formulas or level 3 blueprints for your garrison. So we'll keep that, and then establishing the armory, we did it. Armor up.
It took us a lot of hard work. We have made a beautiful arsenal here. Sir, I've been able to outfit your soldiers here with new equipment, but I'd like to do more. I'd be deeply honored if you would let me work for you in your main garrison.
So Morketh Bladehowl you can officially now get, and he's just another massive strike, so that'll be helpful. Boom. And he upgraded, so we have a blue Morketh. Okay, it looks like we do have an additional quest here. From Night Lord Donnerus.
The dark times will
The Lady of Light. Drakfu, yes? You are the one in charge here. I am Night Lord Donnerus, or Dranorus, at your service. Lady Liadrin has responded to a suspected demon presence near Auchindoun, southwest of here. She has asked specifically for your assistance in ensuring Auchindoun does not fall into Gul'dan's hands. If you could set forth at your nearest convenience, I'm sure the lady would be most grateful.
remember the sun well.
So, we now have that basically setting us up for the last chapter, but I'm not sure. I believe that we would get that quest too, but let me double check. So quick magic cut. I'm going to go back to the area for the Gordunai Fortress. I believe we do get that line of quests, but let me double check. Be right back. Okay, so I just barely got here, and it may not be what I thought it was, or maybe the Alliance version just changes it. I am not 100% certain, but what I thought was going to be up the stairs isn't, so I guess we'll take that as a good thing. But it also is really close to where we need to meet with Lady Liadrin, so I just decided to stay out here. So let's go ahead and meet with Lady Liadrin at the Burning Front in Talador. So, up this way. And you can actually see off to the side that is Auchindoun. So this is the original holy place for the Draenei's dead, and it's just right here. So we're going to be helping out with that, and oh look, demons everywhere. This isn't good. So we don't have a quest.
At all costs. March forward
We
the
will
moment
stand
you
by
see a
you,
hole in their
Exile.
lines.
No demon will set foot in Auchindoun on my watch.
Okay, so here is Exarch's Refuge. So this is actually a
hope you're
flight
right.
path that I have.
The dead grow fearful. Something truly dark is coming.
Just making sure that they don't say anything. So, people might be wondering who Liadrin is talking to. This is Exarch Maladar. If you are Alliance and you're doing questing in Shadowmoon Valley, you'd have a little bit more interactions with him. But if you guys want, I'll probably even link it in the description below. He is actually the end boss of the Auchinai crypts. That is obviously a one that went down the dark path and forever dominated his destiny, but this is a more pure version. Exarch Maladar is not the same guy. You know, that guy went down the path of necromancy. This guy didn't. But you deal with him a lot more in the Alliance questing. Here, he kind of interacts with Lady Liadrin since she is a paladin. But let's go ahead and turn this in with Lady Liadrin.
The dark times will pass.
We'll have to catch up later. We have bigger problems.
Salama Ashalanore.
Holding the line. Auchindoun is under attack. The Auchindoun are valiant warriors in their own right, but they cannot hold against these endless demon hordes alone. We came here to stop the Legion from engulfing Draenor. Working together is our best shot. I need you to thin out the demons' numbers so that we can regroup our forces safely and push forward into the burning front. We will stop their march here and now.
Farewell.
Okay, so 15 demons, and then we also have one from Melar Dawnblade.
Our enemies will fall.
Powering the defenses. It's good to see a Horde champion joining the fight. Auchindoun's defenses are faltering quickly. The few Auchinai soul priests not on the front are working fervently to maintain them. Soulbinder Tulani went inside near the nearby Tomb of Lights to retrieve a backup power pylon and hasn't returned. If you can find her and get her and the pylon back here safely, it would help greatly. Okay, so Soulbinder Tulani. And then also Ranger Balanis.
Glory to the Sindorai.
Every bit counts. Manduil's Skycaller was sent on a sensitive mission to Jorun Mine, but he hasn't returned for hours. I suspect he requires assistance. I will let him debrief you on the situation when you find him, but he is likely deep within the mine. You should report to Agalia, a local Draenei miner who has agreed to cooperate with us in exchange for helping her regain the control of the mine.
The reckoning is
So this is basically like a questing hub, just telling you to go out to the various areas. But first of all, we actually got one from Soulbinder Niami. So this is another person that you dealt with a lot in the Shadow Moon quest line.
I am listening.
So the Heart of Auchindoun. A band of Shadow Council orcs stole the heart of Auchindoun. The heart powers all of Auchindoun's defenses. Thankfully, we were able to save its core and one of its 4 pieces. The warlock Omag Blackheart is using Karaboon, one of the stolen pieces, to power the largest portal in the burning front. Return Karaboon to me. So Omag Blackheart, if you don't remember him, he is
Time for fun!
Omag Blackheart eventually becomes Blackheart the Insider in the Shadow Labyrinth. So there you go.
A strong spirit will always triumph.
We will probably not take care of this one right off the bat, though. A lot of this stuff is nearby, and I actually want to take care of the mine first, because it basically, it takes you way out of your way. So let's go ahead and take care of the Jorun mine. And then we'll come back and we'll help out with the demon problem. Here we go. So you can see these are crystal defenses for Auchindoun. And up this way is the mine itself, I believe. Yeah, if you can see the purple crystals off in the distance, that is where the mine is. So let's go ahead and find Agalia, I think is how you said? Agalia, or Agala. So we'll go ahead and find Agala. There she is. Oh, she's got a moth with her, that's awesome. Okay.
How can I help?
The Jorun mine provides many of the crystals used to power Auchindoun and Shatrath. Okay, so every bit counts. Ayun sent you? Help has arrived.
Please be
Alright,
careful.
so trouble in the mine. The Jorun mine is in trouble. We recently unearthed an exceedingly large and powerful arcane crystal. However, something has gone terribly wrong, and the energy from the crystal is flooding the mine. The Auchindoun have already sent their Vindicators into the mine to assist us. Speak with Vindicator Doru inside of the mine. He'll know how you can help. Okay.
Always glad to help.
Then Frenzied Mana Feeders. There is a rare breed of moth in Talador, known as Mana Feeders. These moths sustain themselves by feeding on the arcane crystal dust from the mine. Typically speaking, these moths are nothing more than an occasional nuisance. However, they are now gorging themselves upon the intense arcane energy flooding out of the mine and have become highly territorial and aggressive. I have attuned this crystal to disperse arcane energy. Please use it on the Frenzied Mana Feeders to soothe them. Okay? This is actually really easy to do. So all you gotta do is go up to one of these Frenzied Mana Feeders. Now, we gotta be a little careful with this, but you gotta wait until they're weak enough. Oh, I don't dare do it. No. Oh, this close. There we go. So you gotta get them below 30%, I think, and then they will, it'll work. So there you go, that's 2 out of 8. I'm gonna try very hard not to crit. There we go, so that's 3 of 8. I can't obviously Tiger Kick them, because that would instantly kill them. There we go. So that's halfway. Hi, buddy. There we go. Oh, dang it. I got a crit off. That does not help. There we go. There we go. 6 out of 8. Here's another Frenzied Mana Feeder. And finally, the last one. I'm gonna take care of this right now. And we'll hop in the mine. Okay, so now that we have the Mana Feeders, let's go ahead and get into the mine and see what the heck is going on in there. So deep into the mine we go. Oh, dang it! I thought I had a path, but I didn't. Ah, but you can see there's already some Earth Elementals that are also giving our Vindicators a bit of a hard time. And, oh, look at that. So, Kael Niara, Sun Chaser, is apparently in the center of the room, harnessing a lot of energy. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk to Vindicator Doru and see what's going on. Our Draenei brothers and sisters of the Alliance warned us of the Blood Elves' lust for magical power. If such is the cost of their aid against the Burning Legion, I will gladly fight the demons alone. So trouble in the mine. The Vindicators welcome you, Drakfu. I don't worry about that stuff. I don't need it. I found peace within myself. I told Leodrin that I would take care of this situation. The last thing the Sunsworn want right now is to lose the trust of the Auchindoun. Astral Arcane Essence. Kael Niara will not stop until she has drained every last drop of arcane energy from the crystal and destroyed this entire mine in the process. The arcane shield she guards herself with cannot be penetrated by normal means. But I do have a plan. If I had a focusing crystal powerful enough to momentarily pierce her shield, Kael Niara could then be dealt with. Fortunately, we are in the perfect place to build one. Start by bringing the arcane essence from the creatures rampaging through the mine.
Death to all who oppose us.
And crystals of unusual power. Arcane crystals of this size and power are quite rare, even on Draenor. It is no consequence. I'm reading words wrong. Jeez. It is no coincidence that the Draenei built Shatrath and Auchindoun so close to this mine. I am interested in learning more about these particular crystals and their arcane nature. Return to me with an unrefined power crystal that you may find, and I will make sure that you are adequately compensated for your effort.
We will have justice.
There we go. Yay! Okay, so all we have to do is just basically kill off these arcane elementals to get the essence, and then the unrefined power crystals are in these mine carts. And in piles. So we don't need to worry too much about those. There we go. Here's some more unrefined power crystals. So basically all you gotta do is just work your way past all of the carnage that's going on, and you can eventually get all of the objectives. Okay, there we go. And the bucket technically counts as something else. So let's just keep on a-going. Ah, crap. There we go. Past the halfway point for both of them. Well, now we're officially with both of them past the halfway point. So Crystal Rager. No, nothing. Oh, but more piles. I'll take those. There we go. 7, 8. Just need 2 more. And almost done with both, actually, so this would be convenient. Yay! Okay. That's all 10. So now we just need an arcane elemental to kill. And there's a few right here so that we can take them out. So we're making good time, but not as good as I was hoping. We might actually need to finish up Talador on Friday, but that's all right. Okay, so we've got all the stuff that we need. Let's go ahead and turn these in with Vindicator Doru and see what he needs next. Or not Vindicator, crap, what is his name? Manduil, that's what his name. So, let's go and talk to him.
Anaria Shola.
Arcane Essence. Have you retrieved the Arcane Essence for me? Yes, I did! This will do nicely, Drakfu. All we need now is a suitable crystal.
Remember the Sunwell.
Have you collected the unrefined power crystals I need for my research?
Yes, I have.
The crystals in this mine are most certainly unique. Thorough study of the samples you have provided should reveal why this is the case. Andre the Giant. Ha! 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 Andre the Giant. In order to break through Kaelinara's arcane shield, we will need a focusing crystal of rare power and quality. Within the mine is a crystal giant known to the Draenei as Andre. Andre. Ha! The giant has slept beneath the rocky earth for ages, but due to Kaelinara's recklessness, it has awakened. The heart of a crystal giant is truly a powerful artifact. Defeat Andre, and return to me with a crystal giant heart. Once I have the heart, I will have everything I need to construct the focusing crystal.
Farewell.
Okay, so we just need to go and take down Andre the Giant. Before Hulk Hogan, obviously. Well, what you gonna do when these 12-inch pythons run wild on you? So there's Andre. I'm like giggling in my head every time I say it. It's like, it's Andre the Giant. Okay. I'm okay now. All right, let's take him out. Now, funny thing, you can't actually use this in the mine. I don't know how they made it work, but okay. So let's kill off Andre and get his giant heart. Oh, man. Andre the Giant was all heart. And now he's all nothing. Endure, not Andre. Andre was awesome. He was a good guy. All right, let's go ahead and get this up to Manduil.
Anu Belore Delana.
Do you have the crystal giant heart? Yes, I do. Excellent. Give me a moment and I will prepare the focusing crystal. Okay, more garrison resources. Kaelinara Sunchaser. The focusing crystal is complete. Drakfu, when you are ready, I will use the crystal to shatter Kaelinara's shield. However, it is unsafe to confront her within the mine. The moment her shield is down, I will teleport us to a safe location outside of the Jorun mine. She will be much easier to deal with when she is far away from the crystal. Speak with me when you are ready to begin. Okay.
Salama Ashalanore.
Go ahead and talk to him. I'm ready to confront Kaelinara.
Death to all who oppose us.
On your guard, Drakfu. Once I break through Kaelinara's shield, I will teleport us outside of the mine. My Vindicators will handle things here. May the light return you both to safety. This has gone on long enough. Your madness ends here, Kaelinara. Wait, what are you? No! And he basically just teleports us out to the door. Okay, not to the door, but yeah. You fools! I will make you pay for this interruption. Drakfu, I can only channel this barrier for a short time. You must defeat Kaelinara before it's too late. Enough! Once I dispose of you interlopers, nothing will stand in our way. Or in my way. One of the two. Too bad you won't live to see that. Oh, and you can get a tear-stained letter from her. I can't remember what it's actually for. Astalor. Yeah, oh, that's right. It is with some regret that I must inform you that I am relieving you of your duties as my apprentice. I blame myself for being mistaken of your potential. I hope you can understand that even the most talented of mages sometimes make mistakes. At least now you can put your ineptitude behind you and pursue a reasonable goal. Perhaps basket weaving may prove more suitable for your talents. Unfortunately, I do not associate myself with any basket weavers specifically, and I am too busy to write you a recommendation. Please return to Azeroth at your soonest convenience. I can't talk today. I really can't. Astalor. Oh wow, that's kind of harsh. Okay, so now that we have that, first of all, let's go ahead and turn all of this in. Oh,
Baladash Malanore.
Yeah, return me to the Jorun mine. Thank you. And let's go ahead and turn this in with Doru. So Kaelinara Sunchaser. A wise elder of my order once told me, true power is the strength to act and the wisdom to know when not to act. May those words in the memory of Kaelinara stay with you on your journey, Drakfu. Okay, so 557 cloak. I'm gonna go with... let's do haste and mastery. Boom, and no upgrade. That sucks. That's okay, though. We'll make it work. We're doing really good, so I'm not necessarily complaining. And finally, let's go ahead and turn in the Frenzied Mana Feeders quest to... Oh, I can't even remember her name anymore. What was it? Aglia, or Agalia. Agala? I try not to murder these names. I really do try not to murder them. Okay, so there we go.
You are welcome here.
Thank you, Drakfu. These moths are typically peaceful creatures and are deserving of mercy.
Clear
Sure they
skies
are.
and safe journeys.
Okay, so with that, let's go ahead and take care of the demon problem next to Auchindoun. Shouldn't be too difficult, but we don't know that for certain. So let's make our way back to Exarch's Refuge. And maybe on the way, we will take care of the demon problem, because you can actually already get into the demon camps from here. Yep, so there we go. So let's go ahead and step in there, and for that, let's do a quick questing break. Go! Okay, so I'm interrupting the questing break really quick, because here is Omog Blackheart. Let's just go ahead and take care of him. There we go. Unfortunately, yeah, he doesn't do the whole... what you guys were hoping. So here's the Caraboon. Oh, he doesn't do the Time for Fun. Not this time around. Okay, so we have the Caraboon. We can turn that in, but we still have a couple of demons to kill. So, questing break, resume! Okay, so we got all the demons taken care of, but there's an additional quest that you can actually get out here in the Burning Front from an unlikely source. Vindicator Nobundo. So, in our reality, Nobundo is actually, since lost his ability to connect with the light, couldn't be a paladin anymore, and instead had to turn to shamanism, because when he reached out to the light, the elements answered in response. So basically, he's like the Draenei shaman trainer back in the day to be able to allow us to be shamans on the Alliance side. So let's go and talk to Vindicator Nobundo. So disrupting the flow. You there, we need to stop the flow of demon reinforcements. Do you see the floating fell crystals spread throughout the front? Those resonators are powering the Quitters, unleashing hell upon our forces. I need you to take them out. Okay, so we need to take care of these 4 burning resonators. And then we are officially done at the Burning Front. So I'm going to try very hard not to get aggro, but it might happen. Yep, there you go. The second I say it. Grab this. It'll always go boom, so just be ready for that. I'm not going to grab Blackheart, obviously, but we will do this one. Okay, so that's number 2. There we go, that's number 3. And then all the way out here is number 4. Damn it. Fine. This is what you get. And now we have all 4 completed, so let's go ahead and make our way back and turn in all of the demon quests that we have, or on all of the Burning Front quests that we have. Holy crap, the fellas everywhere. Okay, so first of all with Vindicator Nobundo. We can take it from here. Light's blessing to you, monk. All right. We also have one from Soulbinder Niami.
Light's blessing to you.
I trust you have the Caraboon. I am not known for my patience when the countless souls inside Auchindoun are in danger.
Soulbinder Niami's lips curl into a smile.
Well done. Only 2 pieces remain. I've already dispatched my soulbinders to track them down.
Okay. So we can get a neck piece. Let's see. Critical Strike Mastery. It's really not an upgrade unless it upgrades.
Melanora
and it didn't. So let's also turn this in with Lady Leodrin and just let her know things are good.
Glory to the Sindorai.
Your valor will give our men reprieve as they work to contain the threat completely. Well done.
Remember
Okay.
the Sunwell.
Now remember, she said she sent all of her soulbinders out to find the remaining 2 pieces. The first one we're going to go and look for is the Tomb of Lights, which is where Soulbinder Tulani is supposed to be. Let's go see if we can find her. Dang you, Gronling. Why can't you fit? . Alright, so here's the tomb. And we can already see some corpses in here, so that's not good. And in here there are demons. That's even better.
We have to protect the wounded.
Okay. So here's Soulbinder Tulani.
The defenses will not fall. Auchindoun's protect.
You look like you can fight. We need to get out of here.
I'm sure we
Don't
do.
give up, Soulbinders.
We must construct additional pylons. Ha! I know, I'm being really dorky today.
We came here to retrieve a reserve pylon to power Auchindoun's defenses, but we've been pinned to this position by the Shuttle Council for hours. I need to get these injured back to the Exarch's refuge, but we still need the backup system. Please, gather Arcanite crystals and an Arcanite pylon from the tomb and meet me at the refuge as quickly as you can.
Okay, so we need to get...
The wounded to safety. Cover our escape.
Okay, so we need to get 6 Arcanite crystals and an Arcanite pylon. And while we're here, another quest just opened up from Yuri. So, the head caretaker of it.
Archinon Poros.
So, Nightmare in the Tomb.
Down there, horrible bodies everywhere. Dark ritual. Please, you must stop it.
Beware.
Okay. We have that. And actually, there is the Arcanite pylon. But first of all, let's grab as many crystals as we possibly can in here. That's 1. And some demons have been busy in here. Ah, but there's also a paladin that's also been busy. Okay, so here's our Arcanite pylon. So we have that. And this is our 3rd. Our 4th. Okay, we need 2 more, but we also need to investigate the ritual that's going on beneath the tomb. So let's go ahead and get that. But first, crystal number 5. And I can already see crystal number 6. There we go. So we have all of the essential tools. What's this ritual going on down here? Ah, so what's going on? Ah, and we have Tagar Spinebreaker, who is guarding Terran Gore. So remember, Terran Gore was sent out to infiltrate Auchindoun, so he's trying to find a way in there. Let's go ahead and take out Tagar and see what's going on. Hi, buddy. Want to see something cool I can do? Target locked!
Nuclear launch detected.
Oh, crap. Oh, jeez. Smack! What are you, Zangief now? That didn't work out.
Fool, Auchindoun will be mine. Every soul I consume grows more in grows my power. You face the wrath of a power far greater than you could possibly imagine.
For some reason, the voiceover wasn't working. So we've now figured out what the Shadow Council was doing down here. They're trying to find a way into Auchindoun. So we need to get out of the Tomb of Lights and warn the Auchinai as well as the Blood Elf Paladins in the area. So here we go. Out to the entrance we go. Trying to get up the stairs as quick as I can. There we go. Can we mount up yet? Yay! So let's go ahead and do that. And who are we turning these in with? I think none of them are with Niami. Yeah, it's all in Exarch's refuge. Here we go. So first of all, let's turn this in with Tulani.
The defenses will not falter. We are Auchindoun's protectors.
Do you have the Arcanite pylon and the crystals?
Yes, I do!
Light bless you, hero. We need to hold out as long as we can so Niami can track down the remaining power shards. This pylon will help take the load off of our soul priests.
Okay. And then finally, Lady Leodrin.
The eternal sun guides us.
If this Terran Gore gains control of Auchindoun, the results would be catastrophic. We must stop him before his power grows.
And we get a 558 pair of boots. That upgraded to epic. Now they're 588. Well, we're gonna go ahead and equip those. Those will be nice. There we go. Sunsworn Camp.
We no longer have a need to work alongside the Auchinai champion. I have arranged for their lead soulbinders to continue to advise us, but I believe any action is best left to us at this point. Meet me at Sunsworn Camp, southeast of here. I can sense more demonic taint in the area, and we may be able to track down the remaining power crystal shards at its source.
Stay the course.
So we need to go
Legion
find
won't
her.
give up so easily. Auchindoun is too valuable to them. Exarch, have your soulbinders meet me at my camp. I intend to stop Tarangor before he unleashes more demons.
Okay, so we need to head over to Sunsworn Camp to continue this on, and I think for the Alliance it's Retribution Point, but I might be wrong. No, never mind. That's a neutral one, so we would get an Alliance version.
The light comes for you.
Exactly. So it just so happens I actually know where the Sunsworn Camp is because I came across it while I was looking for the quest I was thinking of, and I think we might still get it. It's just going to be in a more interesting way, a more Horde version way of coming across of it. So coming across it. Wow, I can't talk. Okay. So Lady Leodren. So we have Niami and Tulani here.
Baladash Malanore.
There's much to be done before we can leave Auchindoun with peace of mind, champion.
Of
Hold
course.
your head high.
So first of all with Tulani.
We are sworn to Auchindoun's protection. Keep up the defenses.
Antivenin.
I'm worried about Miami. She is so focused on retrieving the heart of Auchindoun that she seems to have lost sight of everything else. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to belittle her wisdom, but look around. Every soldier we sent into the mine has been gravely injured by the death web spiders. Their wounds need immediate attention. Please, can you retrieve some of the fangs from the spiders? I can use them to create an antivenom. But I need to stay here and keep them stable until then.
Okay. And then also Soulbinder Niami.
News.
Into the Hollow.
I've learned that the Shadow Council is using the nearby Deathweb Spider's venom to spread fell corruption and augment their forces after their defeat at the Burning Front. One of my Soulbinders saw a Dreadlord heading into the eastern mines with Shatari, one of the remaining pieces of the heart of Auchindoun. I need you to wrest Shatari from the Dreadlord's quivering corpse and bring it to me, champion.
Okay.
Be brave.
We need to kill Xanatos the Defiler. And then we also have one from Malar Dawnblade.
Victory lies ahead.
Vile Defilers. The Deathweb Spiders are remarkable creatures. Their venom twists the very form of their victims. We are not the only ones privy to this information. The Shadow Council has already dispatched its warlocks to Deathweb Hollow to infuse the spiders with fell energy so that their venom turns creatures into demonic minions. We must destroy the defiling crystals to prevent all of Talador from bending to Tarangor's will.
We will have justice.
Alright, so we have quite a bit to get done here. Oh, jeez. But yeah, you know what? Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to finish Talador today. And we're just going to go ahead and call it here. So when we get back on Friday, we will finish the remaining questing in Talador and move on to the next zone next week. See you guys on Friday.